Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start new chapter, that is chapter number 22, Introduction to Coordinate Geometry. And in this chapter we will study about the x-axis and y-axis. So basically when we draw coordinate axis, that is x-axis and y-axis, then we have to represent some points, and which points are in the form of x and y. So here the name of x-axis is known as abscissa and name of y-axis is known as ordinate. So in this see exercise 22A, question number 1, write the abscissa of each of the following point. So in first part we have 0, 5. So here abscissa will be 0 because first we have to represent x-axis. In second case it is 3. So here abscissa will be 3. So we can see this abscissa will be 3. Similarly in next we have -2 and 4. So here abscissa will be -2. Similarly in fourth case 6 and -3. So here abscissa will be 6. So similarly see question number 2. Now write the ordinate of each of the following points. So here ordinate means y-axis. So y-axis is ordinate. So in this 4, 0. So here 0 is ordinate. Similarly here 5 to 2 is ordinate. In here 1 -4. So -4 is ordinate, and -10 -7. So -7 will be ordinate. Now how to represent these points on graph paper? So on graph paper plot each of the following point. Now first here A 4 -3. So how to represent this 4 -3? So in this we have given, so in first case we have to represent this 4. So on x-axis this will be 4 and on y-axis this is 3. So this point will be 4 -3. Similarly point B we have given -2 and 5. So from x-axis we will draw this -2 and from y-axis we will draw this 5. So it will be -2 5. Similarly here point C. So point C is given 0 4. So 0 4. So in this x will be 0 and y will be 4. So this point will be 0 4. Now point D we have 7 0. So here x axis will be 7 and y will be 0. So this point is known as 7 0. Now point E. In point E we have -3 and -5. So from x-axis it is -3 and from y-axis it is -3. So this point is known as -3 and -5. Now point F. In point F we have 5 and -3. So on x-axis we have 5 and on y-axis we have -3. So this will be this point, that is 5 -3. So in this way we can represent all the point, and in G we have to represent -5 and -5. So from x-axis it is -5 and from y-axis also it is -5. So this point will be -5 and -5. So on graph paper we can represent these coordinate point. Now after this see next question. In next question, question number 4. This question is also same. So here plot each of the following point on the graph sheet. Verify that they lie on a line. Here we have to make these point on the graph paper and we have to verify that it forms a line. So A point is 4 0, B point is 4 2, C point 4 2.5 and D point 4 6. So on graph paper, first of all, after joining A, B, C, D, we can see that the given point forms a straight line. So we have to make this point. On point A we have 4 0, point B is 4 2, and point C here 4 2.5 and here 4 6. So that means in each case we can see that here abscissa means x-axis is 4. So when value of x is 4 in each case, then we have to make a straight line. So in this way we can represent this point and we can form a straight line. So by this we can say that these are makes a line. So we have to verify that these lies on the line. Similarly in second part 1 1 2 2 3 3 and 4 4. Here also we have to represent same line. So in this, when we represent these points, so in this is point 11, this is point 22, this is 33 and 44. Now after joining these point, we have to make a straight line. So this straight line shows that P, Q, R and S are on the straight line. Similarly, in third part also you have to verify that it also form a line. So you can try this part. Now after this, see next question. So in next question, see question number 5. In question number 5 we have plot the given point on the graph sheet and check if they lie on the straight line. If not, name the shape they form when joined in the given order. So here also we have to represent these points on graph paper. So we have to draw here x-axis and y-axis. So in this x-axis, first of all we have to represent this A, that is 0 2, then B 0 3.5 and then 0 5 and then 0 6. So in this way we can represent that these points lies on a straight line. Similarly here in second part we have to represent point P, Q, R and S. So in second case, first of all we can represent these points, that is P, Q, R and S. So point P is 1 3, point Q 1 5, point S 3 5 and point R 3 minus 3. Now after this we have to join these points. Now after joining these points we can see that this forms a rectangle. So we can see if all the sides are equal, then it will be a square. So we can say that PQRS is a square, or we can also say that it is a rectangle. Basically it is a square. When you make it on the graph paper, it will be a square. Now similarly in third case, after joining given points we see that they forms a triangle. So by joining these point here, G, E, F and H, that is 5 7, this is 4 5, this is 5 5 and this is 6 5. So by joining all these points we can say that it forms a triangle. So this will be a triangle. Now similarly next part also you can try. Now next part we have in question number 6. Now locate the point A, B and C on a graph sheet. Taking suitable axis, write the coordinate of the fourth point D in order to complete the rectangle ABCD. So here solution we have given that point D, that is 4 4. So in this solution we can make all these points. So in this, first of all point A is 1 2. So point A will be 1 2. Similarly point B will be 4 2, point C is 1 4 and point D. Now after this when we join these points, so by joining these points we can say that this is AC, then this is AB. Now when we join these 2 points, so this point will locate at 4 and 4, this point. So here we can say that point, this point will be 4 4. So point D will be 4 4. So this point we have to show. Now similarly question number 7. Here locate 1 2 B 3 4 C 5 2 on graph paper. Taking suitable axis, write the coordinate of the fourth point D in order to complete the rhombus ABCD. Measure the diagonal of this rhombus and check whether they are equal or not. So in this we have to locate this point, that is point A, that is 1 2 and here point B, that is 3 4, then point C 5 2 and point D 3 0. Now after locating these points we have to join these lines. So by joining we can complete this rhombus. So after joining this line, this rhombus will be completed. And now here coordinate of D will be 3 0 and distance of AC will be 4 unit and distance of BD will be 4 units. So here we can say that, hence we can see that diagonal of given rhombus of equal length, that is 4 unit. So here unit will be 4. Now so question number 8, locate the point P 3 4 Q 1 0 R 0 4 and S 4 1 on the graph sheet and Write the coordinate of the point of intersection of line segment PQ and RS. So in this solution from the graph we can see that the point of intersection of line segment PQ and RS, that is O 2.2 and 2.3. Now in this we have to locate all these points, that is R, this is point P, this is O, this is Q, and this is S. So by locating these points we can say that this point A, so the coordinate of this point A O will be 2.2 and 2.3. So we have to locate this point. Now after this, see next question, that is question number 9. Now in this question number 9, plot the point A is 24, point B is 42 on a graph sheet and draw a line passing through these 2 points. Extend the line on both sides to meet the coordinate axis. So what are the coordinate of point where this line meets the x-axis and y-axis? So first of all we will make this graph. In this graph, x-axis and y-axis, so here we have to represent this point, that is point A, point B, and these point P and point Q. So in this we can see that this straight line will form. So by making this straight line we can say that from the graph we can see that after extending line A and B, it cut x-axis at point P and Q, that is point P will be 6 0 and point Q will be 0 6. So we have to represent these 2 points, that is Q and P, 0 6 and 6 0. Now similarly see question number 10. Now from the given figure choose the letters that indicate the location of point, that is A 21, B 05 and C 20. Also mention the coordinate of point A and F. Now so here we have to represent this x-axis and y-axis on graph paper, and here first point we have given here 20. So 20 we can locate here. This is from x-axis it will be 2 and from y-axis it will be 1. So this point E point will be 20. Similarly after this 05, so here 05, so this point B, this will be 05 and 20. So point 20, that is x is 2 and y is 0, so this point will be 20. Now by locating all these points we can make this graph. So in solution, location of 21 is shown by E, location of 05 is shown by B, and location of 20 is shown by G. So we can say that coordinate of point A will be 4 5 and coordinate of point F will be 5.5 and 0. So in this way we can show the coordinate of A as well as coordinate of F also. So here coordinate of F will be 5.5 and 0. So in this way we can do this exercise, and by completing this exercise our chapter is also completed. Now after this you have to try optional exercise also, that is 22B, and you have to complete the remaining question of this exercise. So all of you, thank you for watching this video, and all of you have a nice day.